Hello Gemini and welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox. I am Erica and this is the general overview for October 2019 for Gemini. Again, it is a general reading, so it may not connect for all of you, but hopefully there'll be something that's interesting or helpful for you to take with you into October. We're coming out of Virgo season, which was very much about going inward and deciding what we want to align with, what's very important to us, what we want to envisioning the future that we would like to embark upon, or goals that we would like to achieve, sort of mapping out and blueprinting a way to get there, a way forward. And Libra season is about now coming out of that internal space of awareness and consideration and engaging outside of ourselves. Libra is a sign of friendship and relationships and connection. So taking all of that stuff, those plans that we made and those decisions that we've made inwardly, and taking actionable steps on those and adjusting things in Libra season, moving forward and taking actionable steps to do that. All right, so right now going into, well, actually we're in Libra season now, it just started. At the end of September, beginning of October is the Three of Wands. All right, so some of you have envisioned a new future, a bold new vision of the future. Three is the point of creation, of bringing what is imaginary into reality, that first stage of developing and manifesting in the 3D. Wands are about actions and what we're passionate about, what we're aligned with and purposeful about. So that's a great place to start Libra season. Libra season is also about taking a very clear look at right now. You know, not being preoccupied with the past or preoccupied with the future that we're envisioning, but taking a clear and concise look at how things are right now, adjusting and rearranging and compromising and requesting compromise to bring things into a state of balance and harmony and equilibrium, so we have a firm foundation to carry forward from there. So having the Three of Wands at the beginning of Libra season, beautiful, beautiful, excellent, Gemini. Active in October is the Ace of Pentacles, glorious. So new opportunity for real world manifestation. All right, so you have this vision of what you want to carry on and how you want to embark upon in the future. An opportunity is going to present itself in a space of time where it's beneficial to get a very clear bird's eye view of the moment, of right now, being very present. So the chance that you're going to be able to act upon this opportunity and notice when it's presented to you is very high, especially with an air sign in Libra season, Gemini in Libra season as well. So you've got vision, you've got an opportunity approaching. Let's see where we're going to end up at the end of the month. I'm fascinated. Beautiful. Okay, excellent. Mother of Pentacles. So this is being in mothers and queens are about resonant understanding. Pentacles, coins is manifestation. So Mother of Pentacles is resonant understanding of real world manifestation. So by the end of the month, acting and engaging with this new horizon that you're embarking upon, taking advantage of the opportunity to invest for real world manifestation along the way. At the end of the month, you're going to come to a point of being in a space of understanding how to balance and align your responsibilities while also providing and creating abundance. So maintaining a healthy balance between home and work and allowing those spaces to flourish. So striking that balance, you're going to come into resonant understanding with this, because it's it's been a very changeable sort of few months. So things may have gotten a little cattywampus. Things may have gotten a little out of balance and skewed. So in Libra season, being in the present and looking at how things are right now and taking the time to make those adjustments and bringing things back into harmony and back in equilibrium, it's going to serve you in good stead to implement this new vision that you have, because adjustment is already required within this space. You're already going to be doing that, or hopefully you're already going to be engaging with that energy of the season. But with this new vision or new goal or new target that you have for your future, and the opportunity that you have to engage with being presented to you sometime throughout the month, you're in a resonant space of understanding how to employ those things and apply those things within this harmonious, stable point of actuality. So that's beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, so this is a situation that some of you may be dealing with in October. The Empress, creation, divine feminine, understanding, creative, nurturing, resplendent, and manifestation. So the Empress is about understanding and generating growth and fertility and vibrance, and actualizing your intentions and your plans, and being very fortuitous of healthy growth and nurturing of those things. Again, it's the point of 3, the point of bringing what is an imaginary into the world, into actuality. So this is a problem that may exist within that point of creation, and that is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so you may feel like you're standing up there on your own. You may feel like while you're envisioning this future and you want to take advantage of opportunities that are coming your way, and applying your understanding and your capability in balancing areas of your life for harmonious and excuse me, the harmonious development of these things moving into the future. I'm so sorry. You may feel like you're sort of on your own. You know, you've gained ground. You're being effective. It's at the point of 7. So you're at a point of command within the chaos of the adjustments and the reassessments and the clearing away of the old and the opening up to the new. You know, you may feel like you're standing in the center of a whirlwind all on your own and you don't have a whole lot of support. Okay, and in times like that, in spaces like these, being very present and very in the moment and very aware of what is actually currently happening is important and will serve you well. You know, being in the eye of a storm, just being in the eye of the storm in the moment is important to making your way through and getting to the other side of that storm. Okay, and then this is something that's going to help you navigate that situation, and that is the 9 of Cups. Wonderful. Make a wish. So the 9 of Cups is about being a point of generosity, of well-being, of abundance, of having something to offer, and being generous with what you have to offer as well, extending that outward to you. It is also a point of being receptive. That's why it's a Make-A-Wish card. So what's going to help you navigate those times when you feel like, you know, you're in the center of that confusion and chaos that is required when you're moving things around and adjusting things and rebalancing things. It's very active. It's very active, sort of whirlwind sort of energy sometimes. So being aware of what it is you want when the whirlwind passes, where it is you want to be standing and what it is you're working towards and what you want to be pointed in the direction of when the whirlwind settles. When the dust settles, the adjustments are made, the decisions have been made, you've said yes to this, you've said no to this, you've let go of that, you've embraced this, you've aligned yourself, you know, in this direction, you've connected with this, you've disconnected with that. Okay, what is the wish for where you're standing, what you're pointed in the direction of, and what is around you when all of the dust settles and the adjustments have been made, and you're in that clear space of, okay, now I've done all of the clearing out and the rebalancing and bringing into harmony and equilibrium. What does it look like when you arrive at that point? And also being open for it to not look like you expect it to. a big thing to consider when you do have the Nine of Cups is knowing what it is you want, making a wish for what you want, but then being open to how that wish is received, how that shows up to be received. It may not look exactly as you expect it to. Often, I think it rarely looks like what you expect it to. But remain aware, remain in the moment, and remain open-minded and open-hearted to recognize it when it shows up, even if it doesn't look like what you thought it was. Okay? So remain open to how, know what it is that you're wishing for, know what it is you want and that you're working for. The reason, you're in the midst of kerfuffle and adjustment and rebalancing in the first place. Knowing what it is you want when that part is over, what it is you're trying to create, and then being open to see what that creation, how that manifests, what it looks like when it does. Okay, instead of looking at something that you didn't expect and rejecting it. It may be exactly what you wished for. It's just going to take a moment to recognize it because it doesn't look exactly like you thought it would. So know what you want and be open to how it is going to be received after extending all of that effort to create the future that you've envisioned and to engage with the opportunity that's going to be presented to you and to manifest the real world abundance that it is you're extending all this effort in the direction of. Okay, excellent. All right, so for your animal spirit card, you have the oyster, lovely water energy, fantastic, so emotional. And the oyster is a hidden treasure, and it's very tenacious and it's very capable. When an oyster, what it is an oyster wants to create, whatever they put their mind to, they're going to achieve. They're extremely tenacious. They're very generous and masterful. When in balance with this energy, when out of balance with energy, reluctant, gripping, or it clams up. So when you're feeling like, you don't want to release, you don't want to let go, you don't want to participate, share something, extend something of yourself into the conversation or into the situation or into the world. The oyster, it's patient, it's a secret keeper, it hides inner treasures, but there's a pearl inside this oyster, and you are the oyster this month, Gemini. So there's something of great value that only you can produce, that only you have to offer, that the world wants you to share. The problem is when someone who is able to create something that is so unique and delightful and engaging, the person that is able to produce that often doubts the value of what it is that they have to offer for some reason. It seems counterintuitive to me, but it happens. So sometimes you take what you're able to do, what you have to offer. With the oyster energy, sometimes you're taking what that is for granted. You assume that because you can do it, well, everybody can do it. You sort of diminish it a little bit. But don't do that, because it is valuable and not everybody can do it. Don't be shy or doubtful about it. Share it. There are people out there that are, thirsty for it. They're waiting for it. They look for it. It's something that they are specifically interested in that not everybody is. Not everybody will be interested in what it is that you have to offer, but there are many, many, many people out there that are. So share it, put it out there, create something and show your work. If there's something that you think or you feel, say it, let it be known. If it's going to add to the conversation, if you feel like it's valuable and significant to your experience or your perspective or what you want people to understand or what you want people to notice that maybe you don't think that they are. Maybe you assume that everybody many of us assume that everybody notices the details and the things that we do, but everyone has their own unique vision. Everyone has their own unique perception, so that's not true. So that's why we have conversation. That's why we have communication. And Gemini, you're masterful at communication. So if you're feeling disconnected, or you're feeling in those moments when you're feeling disconnected or disengaged or bored, whatever it is that you can do, whatever it is that you can create, whatever it is that you personally are interested in producing, do that and then share it with someone or the world. YouTube is available. So, make a video of it. Show someone how you make the thing that you make. I love those things. I love that sort of thing. That's what I watch all the time on YouTube. So don't be afraid to share what it is that you have to offer. All right, and especially if it's related to this new vision, this new goal that you've been envisioned, you've aligned with a purpose, you've recognized a purpose, and you're in a point of creation. So in this initial stage, in this sort of incubation period, take action, create it, and show it. That may be how this opportunity is presented to you. You want to do something or engage in something or produce something or embark upon something productive that you are passionate and purposeful about. So do your first creation and make it available somewhere, make it known somewhere. That may be how this opportunity is presented to you. Okay? And that is going to bring the fire energy of your creation into alignment with your emotional connection, because this is fire, this is water. So it's going to bring you into a more centered point of alignment. All right, and this is your Enchanted Map Oracle, and you have the Ghostlands. All right, beautiful. The Ghostlands there's a quote that comes with each of these cards, and the one for the Ghostlands is, "You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now." So that is there are very Libra messages, Libra season messages coming through in all of the readings, very clearly coming through about being present, about releasing the past, letting go of what no longer applies, releasing what you've been holding on to, especially after this July. This July was really difficult for so many of us, because doors closed and connections were lost, and a lot of loss was sustained by many people that are just no longer available, and it came out of the blue, or it ended and you saw it coming, but being in that space of where something is really over or really no longer available to you, or you just really can't do it anymore, it's a difficult space to exist in. So now is the stage when those final remnants of the past, things that we were engaged with, the tendrils are being released and letting go of it and moving on from it, leaving it where it was. You can't carry it any further forward into the future. You can't live in the past. It's not currently alive. That's nostalgia, so don't get stuck in nostalgia. You also have a new vision of the future, but don't be too beguiled in the future. It doesn't exist yet. It doesn't exist yet. You can't live in the future because you need to do the things that need to be done right now to get there, to create that future that you're going to be a part of. So there's a treasure, again, a treasure, is between the Ghostlands, the Ghostland of the past and the Ghostland of the future. It no longer is, and it is not yet. Right now, in this space, in this time, in these circumstances, is where the value is where the life is, that will allow you to create the abundance that will move you forward into that future and move you further away from that past. But you have to consent to let go of it, and you have to consent to look away from the future that you envision, so that you're not sort of hypnotized by it, so that you can do all of the things to get you to all of the places. Okay? So remember that. Be here now. Do what needs to be done now to move you further forward. And this is the universe has my back. That is, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So closer to consciousness, closer to awareness, closer to how things are, experiencing now, living authentically now, coming into center and to alignment and to awareness and to balance and equilibrium and harmony now. And then that will serve you well as a healthy foundation to carry you forward into the future and into what's next. And then notes from the universe on love and connection. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. All right, you have options, Gemini. If I could make just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you are now, to the lives of very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh, shoot. You were such a good idea, the universe. Oh, that's amazing. You were such a good idea, and I agree. I love a Gemini. They are fantastic and fascinating and delightful. I love a Gemini. So you are... The universe is grateful for you, for every moment that you're here, for everything that you have done, for everything that you will do, but most importantly, for right now in this moment when you are here and I am here at the same time, in the same world. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's lovely. That's a lovely thing to think upon. Okay, excellent, Gemini. That is all that I have for you for October. If you've liked this, click the like button. If you'd like, subscribe, and you'll be notified when I have new videos coming out. I have some new creative videos that I've decided to start producing for the channel coming up in October. So if you are into creative writing, or NaNoWriMo is coming up in November. October is NaNoWriMo Prep Month. I have some videos on creative writing and generating story and things of that nature using cards as well. So subscribe if you would like to be notified when those videos are posted. Otherwise, have a fantastic October. It looks like you have some remarkable, initial generation of marvelousness, just beginning in October. So I wish you well. I wish you luck. Have a lot of fun, and I will see you in November. Bye.